Hello and welcome viewers and subscribers of AVG News. Only see the son of Nube is my name, and I hope I find you well. Well, you know that during the past few days we have been posting videos about the operations of a vigilante group in South Africa, which is called Operation DUDULA. You know that they stormed Rosettenville. They have been marching all over South Africa, especially in Gauteng, against migrants. They say it is against illegal migrants, but what we know is that they want even those migrants who are documented to be taken out of the documentation process, to be taken out of the system, because they turn around and accuse all migrants of fighting for them, for the meager resources that are in South Africa, for health care, for social services in South Africa, for jobs, for space in the informal sector. So you know that just last week they were in Rosettenville, where they were prevented by police officers from storming a house, or from storming houses which they claimed were housing illegal immigrants. So now what I want you to listen to, because as we have been saying all along, that it is not true that every socio-economic ill in South Africa is caused by the presence of migrants, documented or not. I want us to listen to a very good analysis, an informed analysis by one South African sister. We took this from TikTok, but we believe that is going to work a lot, especially in showing why fighting migrants, whether illegal ones or legal ones, will not solve South Africa's problems. Thank you very much. We'll leave you listening to it, but don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it.
Operation DUDULA says it is protecting South Africans, that it's defending jobs, healthcare, and safety from being overwhelmed by foreign nationals. It's a message that resonates with many because the frustration is real. But what happens when frustration becomes policy without proper facts to back it up? So let's look at the numbers. South Africa has a population of about, give or take, 65 million people. Migrants, both documented and undocumented, form about 4 to 5% of the population, and yet they've become the center of blame for everything from unemployment to overloaded clinics to crime. Is that proportionate, or is it convenient? Most migrants in South Africa are also not in high-paying jobs. In fact, more than 80% of them do informal work. Domestic work, street traders, construction laborers, shop assistants. And these jobs are often unregulated and severely underpaid. And yes, that raises very valid concerns, because in a broken labor system, cheap, unprotected labor becomes attractive at the expense of local employment, wage growth, and local skills development. But that is not a migration issue. That's a labor enforcement issue. Another concern is safety. People ask, why is there an increase in informal settlements and registered businesses, people overstaying their visas, or being here undocumented? The answer is often delays and dysfunction in the legal system. Because right now, over 100,000 asylum applications are stuck in a backlog. And some have waited up to 5 years just for clarity. So while follow the legal route sounds reasonable, the legal route itself is broken and non-functioning. Then there's another flashpoint: healthcare. There's a deep belief that migrants are overwhelming clinics and hospitals, but surveys by medical NGOs show the opposite. Many migrants avoid clinics and hospitals out of fear of being either mistreated or deported. So again, the problem is not overuse, it's exclusion, poor communication, and underfunded systems. And here's something we don't talk about enough: Western migrants from Europe, North America, Australia. They are also here. They live in well-resourced suburbs, benefiting from favorable exchange rates, and have access to top-tier private healthcare. But public anger never focuses on this. So when we do debate migration, we must ask, are we being objective or selective? The truth is, South Africans have valid concerns about unemployment, about exploitation, about safety, but blaming migrants, especially low-income African migrants, don't solve our problems. It won't build jobs for us. It won't fix our housing. It won't reform home affairs and improve labor protections. Those are structural failings, and they also need structural solutions. So before we rally behind movements that promise protection, we need to ask, are they offering solutions, or are they scapegoating? Because if the goal is a safer, fairer, functional South Africa, then we need policies based on facts, not fear.